Okay, so this truck, 95, it's got ZF5 transmission with a Borg Warner new process 205 transfer case. Yesterday when I was driving it, I noticed it was making a weird growl and it shifts like crap into third gear. We're going to try to fix that right now with a transmission flush. Basically what we're going to go with is this has the ZF5 manual transmission in it. So we're going to pull the drain plug and we're going to pull the fill plug. We're going to let all the fluid drain out, and then we're going to squirt a whole can of parts cleaner inside the transmission. We're just going to lay on it heavy and angle it around and squirt it out and let all the stuff run out the drain plug again. Then we're going to blow it out with shop air, and then we're going to refill it with fluid. Ford says that in these manual trannies you use automatic transmission fluid. I mean, Ford's not going to buy two different fluids for trannies. Of course not. It's all one fluid, comes out of a gun. Doesn't matter what type of truck is rolling down the assembly line. So I'm going to go ahead and take you under the truck right now and let you get a look at what's going on down there. Okay, so we're here under the truck, and as you can see, this thing is a flippin' monster. I mean, it is huge under here. What you're looking at right now is the side of it. It's a giant PTO port. Right next to the PTO port, you can see it right there. Okay, that's on the driver's side, about halfway up. That's your fill plug right there. You can see it. There you go. That's your fuel plug. That's your fill plug. Your drain plug is bigger than shit right down here in the bottom.
And don't forget that this is a German-designed transmission. The fill and drain plug on this transmission are both going to be a 22 millimeter bolt. So you'll need a 22 millimeter socket, and I had to use a breaker bar because mine were stuck.
What we're going to use to get started here today is the Lucas semi-synthetic ATF fluid. We're also going to use 80 weight 90 gear oil in the transfer case, and we're going to be mixing this product, and the motor oil during the oil change with Lucas in the 1 gallon jug oil stabilizer. So for the ZF5, what we're going to do is go ahead and pull the drain and fill plug at the same time. We're going to pull the fill plug first, then we're going to pull the drain plug. We're going to refill the transmission from the top. We'll be pulling the stick shift from the top and refilling. We're going to refill with about half a quart more than the manufacturer recommends. We're going to put 3 quarts of this semi-synthetic transmission fluid and a quart of stabilizer, and hopefully that's going to get rid of all of our gear rollover and shift grind and get our synchros settled and working again. May or may not, we'll see. I'm trying to get rid of that third gear harsh grind. And then for the transfer case, we're going to use some generic 80 weight 90 gear oil with an extreme pressure additive. It's just a standard gear lubricant. Your transfer case doesn't have any synchros, so it doesn't really need anything fancy. We're going to use this can of SuperTech brake parts cleaner right now. What we're going to do is we are going to open up and drain the ZF5, and then we are going to take this entire can and we're going to squirt it all around inside of the fill hole. Then we're going to pull the stick from the top of the truck. I'm going to let everything dry out of the inside of the tranny for about a half hour. We'll do our Lucas semi-synthetic automatic transmission fill with 25% Lucas oil stabilizer. And then we'll do the transfer case. 80-90 weight gear oil with a quart of Lucas oil stabilizer. So that's a 50-50 mix. All right, so let's get started. As you can see, I pulled the shifter out of the truck. This is it right here. It's pretty straightforward. It's 4 Phillips head screws It's 4 Phillips head screws to lift the boot. Once you get the boot up, it's 4 of these number 5 metric Allen heads to pull the shifter out. Put it in neutral, pull it right up and out. Good to go. And now we have a nice wide access hole. Shifter out, and now there's a nice wide access port for you to pour your oil into the tranny. Again, we're going to do 3 quarts of Lucas semi-synthetic ATF and 1 quart of Lucas oil stabilizer.
And that pretty much completes top fill of the ZF5 transmission. Use a funnel to get all your fluids in there. When you put the stick back in, go ahead and use some RVT silicone around the top of the lid, and you're dialed in and ready to go. Do not forget to put the drain and fill plug back in before you start to top fill the tranny. In the 94 and 95 F-250 pickup trucks, they came equipped with the Borg Warner 1356 transfer case. The capacity is 2 quarts. You pull the drain plug near the little arrow with a 3/8 inch drive ratchet and let it drain. It's going to go everywhere because of the cross member brace. After you've drained the fluid, go ahead and replace the plug next to the little red arrow, your drain plug. Do not over tighten these plugs. They don't need to be white knuckle tight. If you over tighten these plugs, they will crack the transfer case. Do not over tighten the plug. After returning the drain plug to its position, go ahead and remove the fill plug, again with a 3/8 inch drive ratchet, and begin to fill to spill. Fill it all the way up until it won't take any more. 2 quarts of fluid is what is recommended. I used 1 quart 8090 gear oil and 1 quart Lucas oil stabilizer. And that's basically going to wrap us up. That's a walkthrough of the transmission ZF5 and the transfer case 1356 on your F-250 pickup truck. Thanks for watching. If this helped you out, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.